I was only about a month ago in Freiburg, in Germany, and my question was this. Many people come to my course really not knowing what they're going to get. They don't know what they're coming for. Where is the moment functional integration? What does it mean? Nobody really knows. In fact, I barely know what it is. So people come, and then I ask very often, and that's what I did, ask the Germans, why do you come? In America still they've read my books, there are now books in German too, maybe somebody, but why did you come? You think. Try to think, find out for yourself. Is it the feeling that you want to learn to give service to others? It's a very poor thought. Very few people came for that. But some people feel lack of security, an inner lack of security. And they say, oh, he's doing something funny about it, and it works to the body and the mind. Maybe I will get something out of it. So some may come of that with a funny thought like that, security. Then some may feel their status, raise their status. If somebody, some of my practitioners in the community where they work have risen to a very high position. People get benefit, improvement of health, and they improved, and they got respected in their community, and their status rise. Many people think, I'm going to learn that and my status will rise. Then popularity or recognition or authority or acceptance or approval or lack of affection. Many people have a lifetime without affection and they need it. And they think maybe we'll get something here which will help. And then some people, which I know already because some of them found, have sexual difficulties. And these are many more than meets the eye in the world over, not only in America. In France, so famous for the amour, they have more trouble than you. And the Germans have trouble, and the Jews have trouble, and the Catholics have trouble, and the love trouble, sexual trouble, everybody has. Don't worry. Then you may come with the idea, many of my practitioners make something between $60,000, $70,000 a year for working a few days a year, a few hours a day, and not the whole the week, which is a very luxurious thing, and they're respected. So many may come and think, I'm going to learn that because I will raise my wealth, glamour, or whatever it is. Fame, power, or change, actually change something like. Well, I asked you all these questions. You can think a minute. You see, so quickly asked that you really one hasn't got the time to examine oneself properly. What is the thing that brought me here?
Hallo? Hallo, ja? Ja, ich weiß, Moschee Feldenkrais war ein Genie. Absolut, ja? Okay.
But just for 10 seconds, think, what brought you here? What was the prime mover? What decided you to come? What decided you to write, to pay, to come here? You needn't tell me that because I want only to tell you, but for whatever reason out of the 25 reasons I asked you, I think you'll get more than you expected. Whatever your reason was, you'll get more than you expected out of the lessons. It's a tall promise, and you needn't believe me. You know why I know that you'll get more? Because I believe that the great majority of humanity has better brains than they use, because they use only about 10% of their brain. Therefore, obviously they have 90% of reserve. And if I make you use another 2%, you will be near a genius. Yeah. And by the way, I can't make you use more of your brain, only you can. I will only provide conditions in which you can. So that's one thing. Then most people are nicer and more intelligent than they look. Yeah, believe it or not. I have been in contact up to now with about 200,000 people the world over in about 7, 8 different countries. I found that at the end of the course, the group is linked in a big family with friendly people who didn't know each other a day ago. Suddenly they find that they have common interests as human beings. And this is an extraordinary feeling. It's an extraordinary feeling. It makes one feel human instead of humanoid. I mean, we are human animals, but society is far from being a human society. With the trouble we have the world over, with everything going wrong, and the future looking so black, with ecology, with atom bombs, with wars, with shooting popes and shooting the presidents and things like that. What sort of world is that? In spite of that, I am from a land of prophets, and I believe that it's not a prophecy, it's saying that the next generation will be infinitely better than we are. And one of the reasons is that so many people come to this. That shows you that most people actually know inwardly that they can do something more for themselves than they ever did. And they are keen doing it. And as I told you, I hope I will give you more than you expected. And therefore, we should get very nice results, maybe even tonight.